So just playing some Scum. It's similar to DayZ or Mist Survival or Dead Side or Rust, um, a survival game, but this one's more detailed than others. This one's kind of like the Hunger Games, except you're thrown into a huge open air prison. This is how big the map is, and unfortunately there's only one map, but it can take a while to see everything. And so this is my inventory space. I started again recently, so I don't have that much yet. And then this is the crafting menu, all the different items you can craft, base elements, individual items, and then there's cooking, and then this is the health screen. It's pretty basic. It's got some medical, statistics in it. And then there's your metabolism, tracks your energy level, whether you have enough water, whether you're hydrated enough, protein, carbs, fat, fiber, sugar, saturated fat, alcohol. Then all of these different vitamins, which it doesn't, I think right now that these don't have much of an effect on your character. They're not implemented fully. And then there's your digestive tract. Starts out with how full your stomach is. You don't really want it to get over 80% or you might vomit. And then it progresses to your intestines, where you start to absorb the nutrients, and your colon. And if your colon gets over 50%, you're probably going to want to cop a squat somewhere, I guess you could say. And then same with your bladder. And if you wait too long, you'll just wind up going in your pants, and then you'll have dirty pants and possibly get skin infections. So right now I'm digesting some sardines I ate from a can, and some soft drinks that I drank. And anyway, so let me see if I can get a look at. For some reason the texture on my balaclava is not right, so it's not a uniform color. But this is just the gear that I found so far. In these mattresses, sometimes you find cash. So I usually just, when I'm in a barracks here, I'll just go through all of the mattresses first. And this location is a radio station up on a mountain. Fingerless gloves. And it's one of the better places to find good loot because it's not as dangerous. They have armed robots at the other locations, most of the other locations, and so it becomes a bit of a stealth game trying to get past those robots in order to get to the good stuff. And I could do it, but I just don't like to do it because stealth doesn't translate very well into video games. It's not bad in this one, but there's tactical pants. I don't have those yet. I'm still wearing construction pants. So I can sew these up, I think. Don't I have a sewing kit? I do. Oh, I gotta pull it out first. Now I can sew it up, make it 100% durability. And then I've got to empty, well, I don't have anything in my pants, so I can just put these on. And then the others go, construction pants go into my inventory. But this game's kind of relaxing. Because it's a lot of searching through decayed and abandoned infrastructure, and it's just like a constant stream of Cracker Jack surprises. I'll check these now. Now these clothing items that you aren't going to use, you can cut into rags, and then with like high grain alcohol or high proof alcohol or rubbing alcohol, you can sterilize the rags and use them as bandages. So for the longest time I didn't use a bow in this game. I would use a spear until I got my hands on a firearm. And then eventually I did try using a bow and found out how great it was. I think the bows and arrows may be a little overpowered in this game, but I'm busy researching the weapons to try to get them hopefully to convince the developers to make the weapons more realistic. The firearms are generally realistic in that a .22 long rifle pistol is enough to kill a person in real life, but eventually I'm going to take a look at the damage that arrows can do in real life and compare them to the damage that firearms can do and see if there's an imbalance there. I know I've seen arrows banana, but it's rotten. I know I've seen arrows just zip right through deer and so I don't really doubt their potential to kill, but sometimes they seem more effective than firearms in this game. And yeah, there are zombies that they call puppets because they're basically remote controlled dead people. And that battery's probably not going to be worth anything. Did I get that or not? I do need to... Oh, I think both of the bicycles are still here, yep. So I've got some bicycles hidden here. One of them is locked up. So I started studying survivalism. They call it prepping now. When I was a teenager in the 80s, because there was the worry that there would be nuclear war and or that some other societal collapse might happen. And now we have games that simulate it. Cucumber, I could collect seeds from the cucumber even if I don't eat it. So I used to read American Survival Guide. I tried subscribing to that magazine again in recent years, and I found that it was mostly one big not a brochure, but it was almost entirely comprised of advertising. And So one benefit of playing this game is that I found I don't forget my car keys as much. Because you have to keep track of all these little items. and sometimes if your inventory is full and you pick something up, it'll drop it to the ground, or it'll drop something in your hands to the ground, and if you don't hear the sound effect, then you wind up leaving something really important behind. Look at that. Canned peaches, but expired. These boots are good for the snow. Keeps your feet from getting wet. That's going to be it for this cargo drop has been deployed. Thought it said D0, did it? No? Oh, A0. Yeah, I'm here. It's down there. And I don't have a car, so that's not going to happen. So I've got to unload all this junk. I think these are all almost full. No, the food stuff I can dump. These seeds, I think you can actually eat the seeds. I'll put that cookbook there. Seeds. That's all clothing. Construction must be full. Yeah. So there's a trading outpost north of me where I can sell all this garbage that I'm not going to use. I'm just gonna... I think I got random stuff in here right now. Yeah. Trying to lighten my load. Alrighty. And I think this is empty. No. Oh no. Alright. Food. Food. Yeah, I think I just dropped this off at the end of the last session. Yeah, in that case I'll just put that back in there and head out. Or like a guy named Wolfhart said, make like a baby and head out. I haven't thought of that in about about 28 years. Check this. Can opener. Just a box of nails. Wow, I didn't see either of those. You can empty the bottle and use it as a canteen for water. This is a drone. They're televising the Hunger Games type TV show to viewers outside the prison. Drop some scrap. So this is where the best stuff is. Military quiver. That's pretty nice. I'm not sure if I have room for it. Let's see. I don't know what military uses a bow and arrow. But the quiver in this game has molly webbing all over the outside. And I think I've tried to look to see if such a thing actually exists. Oh, this is a good find right here. I don't know if I can get it to fit. Let's see, put this in here. Now I can actually get some rest where I want to with that. ghillie suit bottoms. I'm almost out of inventory space already. That's gunpowder for crafting ammo. I did it once. I'm not sure if it's worth the effort, really. I can usually find ammo faster than it. I can craft some. Pick. So I could check over here. Yeah, I don't have any place for that. Cotton shirt. Oh, lock. And a cigar. I thought I had one. Yeah, I do. I already got one. And let's see. I'll just leave these gloves. Happened to my there it is. Oh, 1911. Some 9mm. I think I've got one or two Glocks already, but here's more 45, here's some beer, and the Glock shoots 45. It's not your more common 9mm Glock. So it's already got a higher capacity than... Oh, gas mask. It's got a higher capacity than the 1911 does. Personally, I like the grip angle on a 1911 much better than a Glock. There's something weird about a Glock that when I try to line up the sights, I have to actually crank the front end farther down in order to get the sights to line up. Whereas the 1911, it's like an extension of your arm. All you have to do is just extend your arm and the sights line up perfectly. Unfortunately, the 1911 has a single stack magazine with large rounds, so it doesn't have much capacity, which is why the 2011 so-called is more popular, or has been popular recently, especially with the John Wick movies, is because those shoot... Alright, I found a camo backpack. 2011s shoot 9mm and usually in a double stack magazine, so the capacity is, sometimes double, if not more, than a 1911. So now I have a camo backpack. Oh, I've already got one of those. A raincoat I do not have, and an MP5 I do not have. Ooh, why am I not able to... Oh, that's right, I need duct tape to repair the raincoat. I forgot. They changed that. And I should use that cleaning kit I have on the MP5. But I don't have any... I think that can go in there, yeah. I don't have any magazines for the MP5, I don't think. If I do, it might only be one. There's duct tape. And I can actually get a few inventory spots there. And because this area is cold, I don't have to worry about overheating. And I think we are pretty much done here. No, I don't see an MP5 magazine there. So there we go, and now open this and sew up this bedroll. And rest a while.